Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Northern Burlington County Regional High School. I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Decker Morrow, and we are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2017, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Leap Academy Lancers. How are you doing today, Decker?
I'm doing good. Excited to be out here for another game. We had a game against Leap last year that we actually did, and it looks like Northern's off to another good start here, up 1-0.
Now, this is the home opener for the Hounds. They're kicking their season off here at the farm today, and they are led by head coach Mr. Ryan McConnell. He's a math teacher at our middle school. He's also got assistant coaches Mr. Mike Hishak and Mr. Ed Del Russo. So they all have a lot of head coaching experience, and it looks like they've got this team fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, Northern's off to a pretty good start here, up a couple points, and that was a really good save right there. Looks like that's going to be another point for Northern, as Leap didn't quite get the hit they wanted off there.
Now, this is a team, Northern, in their second year as a varsity program. They had 10 wins last season as their first season as a varsity team. They finished the season 10-17, but they actually had some really good wins last season, and I know that Coach McConnell's got high expectations for the team. Some of those wins last year came against teams like RV, Hopewell Valley, Morristown, and Cinnamon, so really established teams, and they've got a lot of experience, and it looks like they're jumping out to a quick lead here against Leap.
Yeah, either way, 10 wins isn't really that bad for a team that's just starting out. It was their first season, and they were pretty close to 500. I would take that as a first season for any program.
Leading the Hounds this year are stat leaders Jack Teich and Matt Kohler. These are two guys who earned the Trenton Times All-Area Honors as well as Conference Honors last season. They were all-area team members. Kohler led the Greyhounds with 247 assists and 25 aces, and Teich led the squad with 118 kills and 17 blocks. So they've got a great 1-2 punch here, and it looks like they're jumping out to a really, really great 9-0 lead here, really taking advantage of Leap.
Yeah, Jacob Frick, the freshman, has done really well serving so far this game. He hasn't let up anything yet, and now that's going to be 10-0 for Northern, and no surprise here. It looks like Leap's going to call a timeout.
So we got a little pause in the game action here. Just want to remind everybody you can follow Northern Boys Volleyball on Twitter at NBC_BoysVBall, and you can keep up to date with all things Northern Athletics at our Northern Athletics Twitter, and that's run by our Athletic Director, Dr. Dan Uzaki, who does a great job keeping everybody plugged into all things Northern. You can follow him at NBC_Athletics. So it looks like Leap going to regroup here, trying to get on the board. Currently down 10-0 against the Hounds. Again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Decker Morrow. We are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, April 5th, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Leap Academy Lancers in a great local matchup here.
Yeah, it looks like Leap came out just kind of cold. They weren't really hitting any of their shots, and they already look like they've vastly improved, but that's going to be a nice hit by Northern there to put them up 11-0.
Now, this is the team, Northern, like I said, had some big wins last year. And they actually defeated Leap twice, and Decker, as you mentioned, we had done that game. But Leap, they really hung with the Hounds, and even though the Hounds are really on top of them here, this game could really go either way, and it's a best-of-3 sets, so looks like Northern's going to retain serve here and look to get back up on the board here. This is Trevor Rossi serving for the Hounds.
Yeah, I thought Northern had that last point before. I guess I was wrong. Leap got the one there, but that's already more points than they got since before the timeout. So guess it was a good idea for them to go out there and call it. But Northern's going to win a second one there, go up 12-1.
And we've got a great home crowd here. I'd like to thank them for their turnout and support, and all of our students and families who are on hand. Actually, our seniors, Decker, just came back from senior trip today, and I was hoping fatigue wouldn't be a factor. It doesn't look like it, as the Hounds are really jumping on the board here quick.
Yeah, maybe that senior trip didn't slow him down. Maybe it even sped him up. Might have been a little bit of motivation to get back here and play even harder this game.
Like I said, the seniors really playing well. Some of the seniors on the team include Ali Hussein, Jack Teich, Matt Kohler, Josh Sweeney, Caleb Hutley, Nick Sims, and Trent Custer. And it looks like this team is really fired up and really on the board here, looking to get a big win here. Quick substitution here for the Hounds. Currently in the lead, 14-2.
They've played excellent so far. They've only given up 2 points, and this substitution looks like a pretty good one, but that's going to be a bad hit there that's going to lead to another lead point here, 14-3.
Got a lot of action here at the farm tonight. Some other varsity games on the docket include the girls lacrosse team, who's home versus Delran, boys tennis versus Palmyra, also at home. Boys and girls track team, they're away at Willingboro, and the boys lacrosse team versus New Egypt, so we wish all of our teams the best of luck. Looks like that point's going to go to Leap here. Northern currently in the lead, 14-4. Looking to serve.
Northern looked a little confused on that last play, like they weren't sure who was in the right positions. They mishit it, and I think they thought it was going to go over the net, but it didn't, but they got the ball right back now.
We've got number 7 here, Noah Crever, serving for the Hounds. Northern currently in the lead, 15-4. And that's going to be another point for the Hounds. Now, Decker, as I said, last year we filmed boys volleyball, which was the first ever home game versus Leap. So these teams are no strangers, and Northern's, taking advantage of home court here and getting on the board quickly and looking to get a quick win here in the first set. And we're certainly doing our part, Decker. You and I are actually going for our 8th win in 10 games as an announcing team. So hopefully, we're doing our part. Certainly the Hounds are playing great. Noah Crever here looking to serve once again.
Yeah, it looks like Leap's come out here a little almost like confused here. They don't really seem to have a shape, and they're kind of all just running up at once. If they could maybe organize themselves a little bit, they'd be able to keep up with Northern. But Leap's had some struggles the last couple years, and they're looking to turn this program around.
So certainly, the boys on Leap have their own expectations. I know Coach McConnell has great expectations for our team. The team can make the state tournament with a 500 record, so certainly looking to build on the season from last year. Now, last year they had Sam Trilling, who was a senior. He graduated last June. He was really the leader and the stat leader for the Hounds last year. He went on to graduate, but looks like some of the underclassmen are really stepping up, and Northern's currently in the lead here, 17-6 early in the first set. So if they can get a big win here in the first set, hopefully they can make quick work of Leap and get a big win here to start their season.
It was a good save there, but I think he might have been stepping on the back line, so he didn't actually end up making the save. Leap almost had a really good play there, but it looks like that's going to go to Northern instead.
Now, there's going to be no rest for the Hounds. They've got a big matchup tomorrow versus West Windsor Plainsboro North, who's a good team. And then Friday, they're away at the STEM Civic Charter Tournament. That's on Saturday, rather. And they have a lot of teams in that tournament: Collingswood, Sterling, West Windsor. So they're looking to, build on their success from last year, maybe get some wins in the tournament, play some really tough opponents. Looks like Ali Hussein, once again, is going to serve for Northern, currently in the lead, 19-6, trying to make quick work here in the first set.
It's going to be another one that hits the net by Leap. They're not going to get a point here. It's going to be 19-8. Northern's really running away with this set. 20-6 even, I'm sorry.
Now, Leap is coming off a loss. They recently started their season versus Camden Tech. They were recently playing this past Saturday, April 1st. So they're 0-1. Northern currently 0-0. For those who don't know, Leap is a K-12 charter school in Camden. They're a STEM-based high school with about 1,400 students, so about the same size as Northern. And they had some close matches despite struggling last year. They really hung with teams like Camden. They played Northern pretty well, and they've got a really young program. So it's good to see those guys getting some experience, even though Northern is really dominating here in the first set.
Yeah, and you really can't underestimate the home field advantage here, the home court advantage that Northern's got. Leap had to come from a little bit, and maybe they're tired or something, but Northern's definitely got a good home crowd here to help them out, too. That's going to be a whiff there by Leap. That's going to put Northern up to, I think, 23-6 here. Rather late in this one, it looks like Northern's not going to probably won't mess this up. They'd have to give up a lot of points in a row, but they played very well in this first set.
Great play there by the Hounds. Looks like it's about to be game point here as Northern looks to win this first set, currently in the lead, 24-6. Ali Hussein looking to get the game winner. Great block there at the net there by the Hounds. And Leap's going to get that point. So still on the board, 24-7. Leap's going to get the serve here. Looking to put some more points on the board, keep this one competitive. And we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, at this point in the set for both teams, you're probably taking this on as a practice because you know that the set's probably going to be over and Leap will likely not make this comeback, and I guess it's over right there. But you would think they would have used some of this time to maybe get some practice in for the second set and potentially third.
So we're going to pick back up here on the game action. This is the second set. Northern took the first set, 25-7. Quickly on the board there again. Once again, for those just tuning in, I am Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Dick Armaro. We are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2017, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds kick off their season. Boys volleyball varsity team versus the Leap Academy Lancers in the opening matchup. Game currently tied 1-1 with Jack Teich, one of the leaders for the Hounds, serving.
Northern's picking up right where they left off in the first set here, already going up to a 2-0 lead. They've looked really strong this whole game so far. That's going to be another point for them. It looks like Leaf just really hasn't been able to find whatever they're looking for. They can't find any momentum. I guess it's 3-1. Sorry, but Leap hasn't been able to find any momentum this whole game. If they could find something, they might be able to reel them back in.
And that's going to be another point for the Hounds here as Teich looks to serve once again. Now he, like I said, is one of the stat leaders for the Hounds, represented at the West Jersey Volleyball League All-Star Game last season, along with Matt Kohler and last year senior Sam Trilling. Teich led the team last year with 118 kills, 17 blocks, and 31 digs. So he's really a great player for the Hounds, doing his best. And we've got a tremendous amount of talent here on the court. And Northern looks to, once again, serve, currently in the lead, 5-1.
One thing to mention about a lot of the kids in this Northern volleyball team is this isn't the first time, well, this isn't even the first sport they've been on our broadcast for. I mean, a lot of them are multi-sport athletes. Some of them play for the soccer team, such as Jack Teich, Matt Kohler, and Trevor Rossi. A lot of them play for the soccer team, and we're gonna see some of these juniors again next year in multi-sports.
And actually, Decker, we had the privilege of doing boys soccer senior night recently this past fall. That was a big win versus Pennsauken. We also taped the girls soccer senior night, which was a tough loss to Holy Cross, but a really great game. It was 1-0. We also had our hands full in the fall doing several football games, our annual homecoming game, as well as a win versus Jackson Liberty. And we also had the privilege of doing girls basketball and boys basketball here, and look to continue Northern sports productions actually this upcoming Friday, April 7th versus Monroe. So we'd love for you to come out. Any fans, students on hand, support our team. Certainly like the support here at the farm today as Northern is in the lead, looking to win this second set and make quick work of Leap. And that was a great spike there by the Hounds as they look to get the serve back.
Yeah, so far most of Northern sports that we've covered has been a big success. We've had very few losses. I think maybe the only one was girls soccer this year. But we've been a part of a lot of good wins here for Northern, and I hope that can continue.
And certainly you can check out Northern TV on our district webpage at nburlington.com. You can check us out on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We've got some great programming airing right now. Our program of studies, boys basketball versus Delran, our Northern News, our annual Spring Jazz Concert, and much more. So certainly you can stay plugged in. You can follow us on Twitter at Northern_TV. You can check out our app at appcatch.com, keyword Northern TV, and stay plugged into all the exciting things here going on at Northern. And it looks like that one's just going to fall short, and that point's going to go to Leap, and they are going to get the serve.
Yeah, Custer didn't look set when he went up to make that serve. He kind of looked like he almost fell over a little bit, and it went below the net. But that's going to be a point for Leap, and Leap is keeping it a lot closer to this set than I did last time, only down 8-5. Make that 8-6, as that was a terrific block.
As we said, Trent Custer, one of the senior leaders here on the Hounds, but we've got a really good group of juniors as well. What can you tell us about some of the juniors on the team, Dicker?
There's a lot of juniors that are going to be leading this team next year, such as Trevor Rossi, Dalton Hutchinson, and Alec Frick. They're all we've seen them all in the rotation so far today, and they're only going to keep getting better next year and potentially on into college. But there's definitely going to be a whole new starting cast next year, as we're going to lose a couple of the really talented seniors that have led this team for 2 seasons now.
And as you said, Alex Frick had a great season last year, 31 kills, 16 blocks. Dalton Hutchinson with 33 kills, 32 blocks. So we've got some really talented players. It looks like there's a little bit of confusion here, but we'll just take a pause in the game action here and remind everybody that this Saturday is our annual Athletic Hall of Fame, which is every year held at the Old Year Country Club in Chesterfield. Should be a great night with past Northern athletes, coaches, and teams being honored, including Mr. Michael Hayes, Amy Joy, Mr. Joseph Lynch, Lindsey Gadberry, former coach and AD Christine Haynes, the 1972 boys basketball sectional champs, and an honorary member, Anton Brown, who is a 3-time NHRA Top Fuel Racing champion. So we'd love for you guys to come out, show your support for the athletics here at Northern. And it looks like Leap is going to pick back up here with the serve. Currently trailing.
I'm a little surprised that Antron Brown hadn't already been into our Hall of Fame. My parents knew him growing up. He went to high school with them, and I've met him before. He's very successful in what he does, and I'm excited to see that he's going to be in our Hall of Fame.
So we got a real close game here in the second set. Northern currently in the lead, 8-7. Leap playing a lot more competitive in this set, and they just tied the game up at 8. So looking to take their first lead of the day here. Very exciting. Number 11 for Leap serving.
And Northern make sure that doesn't happen, as they fight awfully hard to keep onto this lead. I don't know if Northern really expected Leap to come out after that first set as strong as they did, but now they're worried a little bit, as Leap's been able to hold on pretty close.
So we've got Flynn Tuller here, serving for the Hounds. And looks like he caught Leap off guard there. Now Northern's currently in the lead, 10-8. Got a very exciting sports season here at the farm with baseball, softball, boys and girls lacrosse, spring track, boys tennis, golf, and of course our boys volleyball team. So we wish all of our teams the best of luck here as Tuller serves once again. Northern trying to get a even bigger lead here. Maybe get a little cushion here in the second set. And that one's going to sail out of bounds, and that point's going to go to the Hounds.
Looks like this set's been a lot more runny than the first one. Northern had a run here than Leap did. Now Northern's back on their own, but looks like that was a bad serve there by Flint Toller, and Leap's going to get the ball right back.
So Northern currently in the lead, 11-9. Make that 12-9 here in the second set. Again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Decker Morrow. We are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2017, as the Northern Burlington varsity boys volleyball team kicks off their season with their home opener versus the Leap Academy Lancers. And there's our libero and Josh Ippolito there with the serve. And it looks like that one is going to go to Leap. So Leap is really hanging tough here in the second set. And they're looking to serve and maybe dig into this lead a little bit.
Yeah, this Northern lead not as comfortable as it was in the first set. Looks like they're gonna actually have to work a little harder for this one. And that's gonna be a point for Northern, and they're gonna try to open this lead back up, 13-10 now.
Serving for the Hounds is one of our leaders, Matt Kohler. As we said, he had a tremendous season last year. 247 assists, 20 kills, 25 blocks, 19 digs, 14 aces. One of the All-Stars representing the Hounds last season, all-conference team. So, looks like Northern's going to get another point there, and Kohler's going to serve once again.
I think Northern's only had one bad serve the whole game. It's been pretty good to see that Northern hasn't made this mistake. I remember last season they were giving up too many points to Leap when we did that one game with them off of bad serves, and I guess that's what they focus on in practice this year.
And once again, you can follow the volleyball team on Twitter at NBC_boysVball to stay plugged into all of their happenings, exciting matches. As we said, the team's got high expectations here in the spring season. And they're looking to get their first win here against the Lancers.
It's going to be another point for Northern as they try to separate themselves midway through the second set here. They want to be able to win this in straight sets and not have to deal with a potential third set from Leap. That's going to be an ace there by Kohler. I think it's going to be a 5-0 run. Northern's starting to get away now, and it's on the heels of good serves by Matt Kohler.
Just a little bad luck there. That one's going to hit the net. Looks like we're going to get a quick rotation here by both teams. Now, we're actually coming off a really exciting winter sports season. A lot of our teams had a lot of success. The girls basketball team got to the state tournament. Boys basketball, as we said, Decker had a game. They finished 13-13. Winter track was one of the division leaders. Boys and girls bowling had competitive seasons, with the boys getting to the state tournament. Swimming and wrestling. Our wrestling team always does a great job. Had their 8th straight division title, and want to congratulate Coach Joel Dolce, who got his 200th win this season. And, of course, our winter cheerleaders, who keep everybody motivated here at the farm. And looks like that point's going to go to Leap here as they try to close the gap and try to hang in this second set.
Miscommunication got Northern there a little bit as they tried to move out of their normal spots, and Leap really just countered their move. Northern's going to give up another point here, and it's going to be 3 in a row for Leap. Leap's going to try to make this comeback, and it's close. It's a really close set so far, 17-14.
Great spike there by the Hounds, and they're going to take over the serve. Look to build on this 18-14 lead here in the second set. Now, if they win this set, they'll win the game and hopefully can build on this. Like I said, they've got a lot of games coming up. One game tomorrow versus West Windsor, game on Friday away, and then a tournament on Saturday. So getting a big win here, first game of the season in front of their home crowd, I'm sure means a lot. And that one's going to hit the net. Leap's going to take over the serve. Northern currently in the lead, 18-15 here in the second set.
Yeah, on that last play there, it looked like Dalton Hutchinson jumped a little early and almost missed the ball, and he just barely got it at the end.
But love to see the Hounds playing aggressive. Hutchinson had 33 kills and 32 blocks last year, so he's certainly on the front line doing his part. Great drop shot there by the Hounds, looking to catch the Lancers off guard. Didn't work, but certainly a great opportunity there to get a point.
Bad spike there is going to put Leap right back into this game down by 2. Leap needs a win in this set or they're going to be done pretty much. And they would love to go into a third set here against Northern and maybe have a shot to win their first game this season.
Great spike there by the Hounds, regaining the lead, 19-16. Looking to take back over. Now, in addition to the spring sports that we talked about, we'll be airing a lot of really great programming this spring on Northern TV. Our Greyhound Gala, Greyhound Choice, Scholars Night, Senior Awards, graduation, and more. You can stay plugged in on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. You can stream us on the web. So all kinds of ways to keep up with everything here at Northern. Looks like we're going to get a net violation there, or a violation there by the Lancers. Northern's currently in the lead, 20-16, looking to win this second set here at the Farm.
It's been a busy season for Northern TV, and it's not going to slow down for a while until the end of the school year. But that's going to be another point for Northern there. They're going to pretty much start to pull away. They only got 4 points left until they can maybe win this set and win the game.
We actually had our hands full just this past March. We had our annual Blue-Gray competition, which was a school-wide event with a lot of athletic activities, including the Dizzy Bat Race, basketball skills competition, tug-of-war, dance skits, and much more. And that was a great event involving all of our ski community, so I want to thank everybody for their participation in that. Looks like we're going to get a brief pause here in the game action. I want to take this time to thank our athletic departments, as well as our facilities department, Mr. Matt Pona, who is our other video production teacher, our NTV crew, certainly you, Decker, doing a great job. Our camera operator, Zach Venezio, Juliet Skelza. We've got Bruce Franz, Maria Spano, Garrett Ballinger, and Rachel Liebeck here with us at Northern TV, doing a great job putting on this production.
Yeah, Leap definitely need to call the timeout there, or they were going to be in trouble. They're down by 6, but Northern's only got 3 points left before they can seal this game up. Long timeout here by Leap. They're trying to figure out a game plan to get themselves back in this one, and they pretty much have to. But it looks like they're going to come back out now and try to, and it's going to be a Northern serve.
So Northern currently in the lead, 22-16. Again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Decker Morrow. We are here live at the Farm. It is Wednesday, April 5th. It is the home opener for the boys varsity volleyball team as they take on the Leap Academy Lancers in a great matchup here, looking to get their first win of the season. And it looks like we should be getting a quick sub here and getting the second set right back underway.
It's an unusually long pause here in the game action. That's got to definitely hurt the flow of the game for Northern. They were really starting to pick up the pace and move so well, but now they had this couple minute long break. Let's see how they can recover.
And as you said, Decker, momentum is such a big part of the game, and hopefully that pause is going to help Leap get back on the board here. But Northern's doing a great job. And it looks like that point's going to go to the Hounds now, 2 points away here from winning this match.
Yeah, Leap definitely showed up for the second set. I don't know if they were really here for the first one, but they picked it up in the second set and they've kept it close. But Northern's going to try to just put them away with two more plays. Now, make that one more. It's going to be match point right now.
So we've got game point here. The Hounds currently in the lead, 24-16, looking to get a point here, and looking to get a big win in this second set, and looking to win this matchup. And that's going to do it. So congratulations to our boys team, doing a great job, and thank you very much for tuning in. For everyone here at Northern TV, and on behalf of Decker Morrow, I am Mr. James Dowd signing off.